Last May, hundreds of students claimed space here on Greek Row to protest against discrimination by the Greek community. On November 18th, Francesca Taporco, a member of the sorority Zeta Tau Alpha, was elected the very first Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion to the UW Panhellenic Association. The position was created in response to the Check Your Privilege party in May. I'm here with Francesca Taporco to discuss what diversity means to her and why she decided to take on this important responsibility. So last fall, a UCLA fraternity went under fire after hosting a Kanye West-themed party, and many people thought that it was culturally insensitive. What do you think about all the negative media attention surrounding the Greek community because of this?
I think all the negative attention around the Greek community, as a Greek member, at first, you get a little defensive because you want to say, you didn't do that, your friends wouldn't do that. But what I learned when I went to UIFI this past summer is that we're all Greek and we need to own our stuff. And I think that, yes, we are much more than all the negativity that the media portrays. They don't talk about philanthropy or other amazing things that we get involved in. But I think if you're going to portray yourselves in a negative light and the media catches wind of it, you have to own up to it. My major is communications, and right now I'm just looking for, I wanted a broad major so I could go into some type of field where I could really help basically students or other people that may be disadvantaged. I wanted a broad major so I could go out there in whatever career that I came across, basically anything to help people is what I'm looking into. But nothing in particular. I think education is really lacking in the Greek community. We have people come in and talk to us about sexual assault and alcohol awareness, but I can't remember a time where we've had someone come and talk to us about diversity. And so that's something that I personally really want to work on, and I know Panhellenic wants to work on too. So education is probably the main goal as of this year for the first term. I think that just having a house on Greek Row, that's not important. What's important is the values, and all of our organizations have values, and we're service oriented and we have philanthropy. And what I personally would like to see is us to become more connected, because I think we all stand for the same things. It's just since maybe we might be a little divided geographically or whatever, we're not as united as we should be, and we don't see our similarities.
Do you see the VP of Diversity as working under Panhellenic, or do you see yourself taking it on your own?
Right now, since it's brand new, I've had a lot of discussion with my advisor about what I want and what I think the community might need or want. And I think I'm going to be taking it on my own so far, since it's brand new, and I really want to build things in that could be sustainable for the future and have other VPs of diversity and inclusion incorporate into their plans. But I see it as going on my own, but also cross-programming with the other VPs, because I think diversity could have a lot to do with recruitment and a lot to work with PR and new member development. I think there's a lot of potential. It's just getting started, I guess, because it's brand new.
What is your biggest hope for the Greek community as a whole?
I think my biggest hope for the Greek community personally would for us to become more educated and aware on all of these issues that revolve around diversity, because I think just being educated, it's only going to better our community in the future and our campus.